message of what Spirit wants you to know right now. First, we're going to cleanse and set the space, call in Spirit. All right. Hope that you are well. Hope you have an amazing weekend. We are going to check what's in the current energies for all signs. So we're going to start with Aries and move through Pisces. Cleanse your energy. Good juju for you. Cleanse my energy. Good juju for me. Okay. Let's do some Palo Santo. There we go. Got a good burn. You may hear some background noise. Just disregard. There we go. Protect your energy. Protect my energy. All right, collective, let's call in Spirit. God, Source, Universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, council of light, ascended masters, and all other benevolent beings of light of the third heaven and higher. I ask that you shield us in a holy divine white light of protection. Shield our space, our energy, and the stream from any outside negative energies, entities, and it is not allowed here. Spirit, I ask that you aid, guide, and support me in channeling the best and highest messages for the collective during this time so to be. Thank you, Spirit. All right, y'all, here we go. If you're ever on Instagram, that's audio only. You can come check us out over on YouTube. I do have personal readings open if you're interested. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal at Lady Leo Spiritual. It's $11 for a mini, $22 for career, $33 for love, and $44 for extended. There's currently 4 people in line. We've got Shannon for a love reading, Jessica for a mini, Rita for an extended, and Dahlia for a mini. But we'll take care of those after we get done with the collective messages for all signs, okay? All right, Aries. See it 2, 2, 2. Best and highest messages here for Aries. What do they need to know? What do they need to see? What do they need to hear, Spirit? Okay. It's just in the energy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aries. Maybe you're dealing with an Aries. You're cross-watching. Cross-watchers are welcome. Legacy. Contribution to future generations and enduring impact, earthly possession. So this is about a legacy. Working on a legacy to leave behind. What else is here, Spirit, for Aries? Perspective. You get some sort of new perspective. Change the meaning of the issue. Experiences shaping perspective and reflection for change. So reflecting on this legacy that it is that you're working on. All right. Hey, doll, how you doing? And then we have freedom, power to do what you want. Celebrating independence, nothing can stop you. So your life is your own. You have the freedom to change your perspective on this legacy that it is that you are leaving behind. Okay. What else we got here? Tell me more, Spirit. Oh, I like that a lot. Taco Pete. Keep your face always towards the sunshine and shadows will fall behind you. I love that. Hiya, how you doing? Welcome. Okay, Spirit, tell me about legacy. Tell me about legacy. Woo, divine intervention. So there's been some sort of divine intervention when it comes to this legacy that it is that you are working on here. Tell me about perspective. Big life shift here. Ooh, perspective on some sort of player. You could be dealing with a player energy. Here for a good time, not for a long time, okay. What else is here? Fated meeting. And surrender. That's falling on top of that freedom. Okay, so let's go back over what we have so far. So we've got this legacy that it is that you've been working on. Okay, so usually when we're working on a legacy to leave behind, we usually have a partner, right? We're working on that legacy with someone else. Think like 10 of Pentacles. Okay, but there's been a divine intervention when it comes to this, building this legacy. Okay, so you're gaining some sort of new perspective, possibly on this person that you were building a legacy with, a divine intervention that's come into some sort of connection here. Okay, they're showing up as player energy. Okay, so that's like playing the field, non-committal, manipulative. Okay, they could be testing you. All right, and then we have this freedom. So you're being asked to look at the freedom that it is that you really have. You know, it's, I kind of feel like someone's like breaking out of their own shackles, you know, the way that they restrain themselves from going after what it is that they really want when it comes to this legacy. We have fated meeting, okay, and surrender. So surrender to some sort of fated meeting. Let's get this deck. Let's pull a couple cards from here. All right, Aries. Hiya, how you doing? Welcome. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for hitting the like button, tapping into the energy. Helps me pick up on you, messages for you more easily and accurately. Okay, what else is here? So if you feel like it resonates with you to do so, be sure to give me a like. Direction. Yeah, there has been a shift. So there's like it's like a change in course here. It's like a new path or a different path, going about something a different way. Thanks for hitting the heart button. Hi, how y'all doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Tell me about this freedom or perspective. Illusions, not as it seems. Look at this. Someone needs to pay attention, okay? Oh, before I went live, y'all, I was shuffling the cards, and the first card that popped out was rose-colored glasses. So you may be looking at something or situation or connection with rose-colored glasses, okay? Take it as it resonates. What else is here? Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. Thank y'all for being here. Give me some more. What about this freedom? Bloom where you were planted. Okay, so overall so far, Aries, there's a big message here about taking this new course, right? There's been this big life change, shift, some sort of catastrophic something to make you move, to make you make changes, okay? So you're gaining this new perspective on this player who could be part of this legacy that it was that you were trying to leave behind, or you're having to shift something with that, okay? Spirit wants you to be careful. Something's not as it seems. Pay attention to the illusions, all right? Listen to your intuition. When it comes to this freedom, all right, you have the freedom to go toward your destiny, all right? It's time to surrender to God, source, universe. Let go, move on, accept it, okay? Accept something and just go for it, all right? And Spirit wants you to know, like, bloom where you were planted. You're going to be successful no matter where you go, Aries. You know, you were born to lead. All right, let's pull some tarot on this. Best and highest messages here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for tapping in. What else is here, Spirit? Okay, what is the what's the situation? What's the situation? We had the Hierophant flip over. So this could have to do with a Taurus. It's Tauran energy here. So this is about higher levels of commitment, traditions. Could be about a parent. Tell me about the Hierophant. Why is this the situation? Why is this the situation? Ooh, we've got the Seven of Swords. Okay, yeah, so we're picking up a lot on this like manipulative, deceptive energy here. All right, so we've got illusions, not as it seems, perspective, and now we've got the Seven of Swords on top of this Hierophant card. Okay, so yeah, this has a lot to do with like the legacy that you were leaving behind here. What's the challenge? What's the challenge for Aries? Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. The World. Cycle. This is about a cycle ending, but a new one beginning. All right, so there's a new chapter. All right, a lot of us are wrapping up cycles, Aries. We've got Scorpio here. This could have a lot to do with like this Taurus Scorpio energies. That is, we've got Sun in Taurus, so happy Taurus season, y'all. We have Sun in Taurus, but Moon, we're about to have a new moon in Scorpio. Okay, so this has a lot to do with like astrology showing up here. You may want to check your placements, Aries. But anyway, we've got the world here about a cycle ending. Ace of Cups when it comes to some sort of connection here. Okay, Empress at the bottom of the deck. What's in the current energy for Aries? Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. What's in the current energy? Five of Pentacles. Someone may want to come out of the cold with you here, or there's some sort of like feeling inadequate or not worthy of something, or thanks for hitting that heart button. I appreciate that. Send all that love and light back to you times 10. Tell me about this Five of Pentacles. What is this? It's too many cards. Look at these trying to pop out. Look, someone, Aries, there's you right there with the Fool. Taking a blind leap of faith towards something new. It's time for a new cycle, a new chapter, okay? Hell, it may be even time for a whole new book. This is big. This is new. It's a little risque, okay? It's a little risque. Tell me about this Five of Pentacles. The Chariot, Cancer. This person may be at a distance from you. This person wants to travel towards you, okay? Or you may be traveling away from some sort of instability, or you're hightailing it out of somewhere. Tell me about this, Spirit. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. The Magician, towards manifesting something here. Gemini. There's already 4 major arcana showing up on the table here. Okay, so a lot of this has to do with like things that are like destiny. Okay, things that are set. Things that you were meant to experience. So whatever this divine intervention is, okay, it's happening for you, not to you. When it comes to this connection, this higher level of commitment, this legacy. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. So you can be really focused on what it is that you're creating, okay? There's a lot to do with like just using the resources that you have around you. What's the energy coming towards Aries? Energy coming towards Aries. We have the 3 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and the King of Wands. Okay, Aries. So it looks like somebody may try to come into union with you, or energy coming towards you, right? Or this is you getting out and about, putting yourself out there, all right? You may even be coming out of a time of hermit mode where you've had to really sit with your emotions, your feelings, and process the experiences that it is that you've been through in whatever connection this is to you. You know, there's some reminiscing here. Okay, somebody may even be trying to go take you out, wine and dine you for talk about memories. There's a lot of nostalgia here. It could even be someone who wants to come into union with you who has a lot of history. Okay, you really could be heavy on somebody's mind, heavy on somebody's heart. All right. Then we have this wish fulfillment here. Someone's like remembering all the emotional fulfillment that they got from this past connection. And we have King of Wands with this Aries. Possible Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, we got 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Whoever this connection is with, there is a lot of like, there's a lot of chemistry between the two of y'all. Okay? But we can't build a legacy off just chemistry alone. You know, we've got to have commitment. We have to have stability. We have to have, you know, the emotional exchange there, right? Hi, how you doing? Welcome. Tell me about this other person. Tell me about the person that Aries is here for. Tell me about this person here. What's their energy? The Tower and the Eight of Cups. They're both showing up in reverse. So it does seem like this is like a on again, off again relationship. This is showing up as pretty intense, okay? So they want to come back around. Give me one more. The Tower and the Eight of Cups for Aries. Tower and the Eight of Cups for Aries. Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. Thank y'all for being here. Be sure to hit the like button. Tap into the energy. Y'all are new. Subscribe. Welcome. I'm glad that you're here. Give me one more. The Tower and the Eight of Cups, Aries. The Ace of Pentacles. Full at the bottom of the deck again. Y'all, this keeps lingering around. So it is. It's time to take this blind leap of faith towards something. This renewal. This going towards happiness, you know. But the challenge is that this tower, someone's not allowing this tower to come down. Someone's not letting go. They keep coming back around. And it has to do with some sort of like money or stability, assets. What's this? How's this person view Aries? How's this person view Aries? The Star. This person sees you as very successful, having a lot of opportunities. They see you as very healing, very different. You stand out amongst all the rest. Tell me about the Star. How's this person view Aries? Ooh. This is a really intense connection, okay? They see you as a divine counterpart. We have Aquarius and Gemini here. Heavy Gemini energy. And then the Seven of Wands. Okay. So they view you as being guarded, though. Or maybe working on yourself, healing yourself. Or you could have this person blocked. Yeah, they may feel stuck in their head. All right. How's this person feel for Aries? How's this person feel for Aries? Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. Thank y'all for being here. Thanks for hitting that heart button. I'm sending all that love and light back to you times 10. How's this person feel for Aries? Temperance. They want to reconcile. They want to mend things, okay? This may even be, you know, this person may suggest some sort of like counseling, but there is like, they want to balance something here because they want to heal. They want to bring harmony to this connection. Sagittarius is on the table. How's this person feel? All these major arcana. Hierophant, the Star, the World, the Tower, the Lovers, Temperance, the Magician, the Chariot. Now we have the Hangman, Pisces. Okay, so this person feels like they want to reconcile with you. They want to mend things. They want to heal with you. And they are enlightened and gaining perspective. Okay, they may even be giving you closure, or they may be receiving some sort of closure. Okay, after a time of confusion, we just had the Two of Swords. Okay, there could have been indecisive. Yeah, this person could have been a little bit of player. There could have been a choice between two. We have divine intervention here. We have a lot of player energy here. They could have been casting a lot of illusions, being deceptive. How does this person feel for Aries? Then we have the Page of Pentacles. So they feel like they may want to give you a little bit of an offer here. Okay, hold on now, Aries. Their overall energy is they're coming back around. Make this make sense. They're coming back around, okay, after a tower moment, after like some sort of big falling out here, okay? This is where someone left or ghosted, okay? So now they're coming back around because of some sort of stability, money, assets, all right? But they feel like they want to give you this teeny tiny little pentacle. That don't make no sense. Anyway. All right, Spirit. What's this person's intentions for Aries? What's this person's intentions? Six of Wands. They want a victory. Aries, I feel like this person actually likes your status more than like their emotions for you. You know what I mean? We have the star showing up here, so they see you as like this bright, like look, we have Ace of Pentacles. Now we've got the one, like they see you as if they're with you, they're winning. They have some sort of victory if they have you by their side. Does that make sense? But it's because of the way that you look, or some sort of status, or something that they gain by being with you. Does that make sense? What's this person's intention? Six of Wands. All right, Spirit, what else is here? The Sun. Yeah, they do. They see you as just bright and warm and inviting and fun and youthful. There's this lighthearted, playful energy. You could be a free spirit. What's their intentions? Then we have the Page of Pentacles, or the Page of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles here. Okay, so they're still in this energy of juggling. It's about making practical decisions. You know, with this person right here, this is a just teeny tiny little bitty cup of love. So they may be coming back to start an apology, or their intentions are to give you this little cup of love here, okay? What's this person's actions towards Aries? The High Priestess. Being real quiet. So their intentions are that they want to have a victory with you and to have fun and happiness and give you this love offer, or tell you that they love you, or that they're sorry for something. But then there's this juggling energy here, okay? But their actions are not what they intend. They're being quiet. They're not saying anything. They're Seven of Pentacles. And the Emperor. So this person is trying to listen to their intuition on whether or not they're going to invest here or not. Tell me about this Emperor. Invest with Aries. That's you right there, Emperor energy. Give me one on the Emperor. Action. How's this person taking action towards Aries? See the Moon. They're not. Empress at the bottom of the deck. All right, what's the advice here? What's the advice? We've got Death and Rebirth, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, there's been an ending with this Queen of Pentacles, this person that's self-disciplined and patient and reliable, dependable, fertile for growth. Okay, it's time for you to have this passionate new beginning. All right, moving into this new direction. All right, I do kind of feel if things have been stuck and stagnant, things have been really restrictive, or you kind of feel like you keep hitting blocks, I kind of feel like that's about to start lifting for you. Okay, yeah, it's time to get out of your head. This person's just causing conflict and headaches here. All right, it's time for you to plan on how you're going to move action. Clarity's coming in on how you're going to celebrate what it is that your heart desires. All right, Aries. I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you for all your time, your love, your energy, and support. Be sure to hit the like button if this message resonated. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you want more readings like this one. Okay. Be sure to comment. Let me know that you're here. Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. Thank y'all for being here. All right, now we've got, if you're over on Instagram, it did. I had Instagram on audio only, so y'all would know to come over here to YouTube. God. Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. By the way, y'all, I do have personal readings open if you're interested. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal at Lady Leo Spiritual. It's $11 for a mini, $22 for career, $33 for love, and $44 for extended. Currently have 4 people in line. And we are on 29. All right, Taurus. Let's see what we got going on here. Best and highest messages. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's in the energy? What's just lingering around here in the energy, Spirit? What can you tell me about what's going on with Tauran energy? What's going on with Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Priestess of light. Your light shines for others. The world is your oyster. Powerful manifester. Wow. So you're really manifesting something here. Or you could be dealing with a priestess of light. Okay. You could be a high priestess. You're dealing with our high priest. You're dealing with the high priestess for high priest. What else is here, Spirit? For Taurus. Foundation. Focus on foundation skills, build a solid foundation, and make lasting changes. And then we have soul mission, finding your own path in life, discovering your soul mission, and path of knowledge. All right, so there's a lot of spiritual awakening going on right here, Taurus, okay? So it's like Spirit's coming in and trying to show you the way to go on how to go about manifesting what it is that you're trying to create, especially when it comes to this foundation that it is that you're being asked to build. Okay. You could be making like lasting changes, or you're really like planning for the future of how you're going to build this new structure. See the pyramid in the background? It's like you're figuring out how to build this new structure, this new foundation. Okay. And then we have soul mission. So it's like some soul searching. It's like you're coming into alignment with like a soul purpose, a soul path, you know? Movement at the bottom of the deck. It's time for advancement to the next level, to go forward despite challenges and seeing progress. Okay. Hi, yo, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Okay. Let's see. What can we put on top of this, Spirit? Tell me some more. Tell me some more. Thank you for being here. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for the love. Send all that love and light back to you times 10. Tell me about Taurus. Ooh, Taurus. You may be dealing with an Aries. Aries got this in the exact same position. So this is about a divine intervention. Big life changes, a shift in the energy. Something catastrophic could have happened, or some sort of like, oh, this is chaos here. Big life change. Breakup. Somebody's breaking up, walking away, or something's done, it's over. Relationship. This is contradicting here. Breakup and relationship. Got mystery coming out. Hi, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Give me one more. Fine intervention, breakup, and relationship. Player. Okay, Taurus, you could have been dealing with a player here. And that's why this relationship's coming to an end. Okay, yeah, third party in finances is here. Somebody could be giving money to a third party. What else? Let's see. What else we got going on here? Best and highest messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Hi, how you doing? Welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hitting the like button. Best and highest messages here for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Ooh, energy vampire is offended by you. Taurus, what is going on? So it seems like you're ending some sort of relationship that you've had built a foundation with, but there's manipulative behavior here within this commitment, this relationship. Okay. Energy vampire offended by you. Mystical cosmic healer starseed lightworker earth angel. You could be an empath. Soul searching. Ego. So yeah, there's a lot about this soul searching energy. We already talked about that. So there's more confirmation about that being here. And someone's in their ego. This is falling on top of that player energy, okay? So someone's operating out of their shadow side, their ego, okay? They're being very materialistic. They're only thinking about serving themselves. They're emotionally unavailable, okay? Yeah. Shine your light anyway. A lot about this light, shining your light. Okay. Best and highest messages here for Taurus. What do they need to know? What they need to see? What do they need to hear? Yeah, y'all, if y'all want to get in line, I've got the line open. All right. Best and highest messages here. What's the situation here with Taurus? Whew. 9 of Wands. Beaten, battered, bruised, been kicked when you've been down. Boo-boo. But you're coming up over the hill winning the war. Perseverance. It's been a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. You could be feeling exhausted, okay? Tell me about this 9 of Wands. She's still kicking ass and taking names now, okay? Even though you're tired. You little bandaged up, all right? You still a baddie, okay? You still a baddie. Tell me about this 9 of Wands, Spirit. Goodness gracious, Taurus. Justice. This is about bringing balance to a situation, fairness, okay? So yeah, there kind of seems like there's definitely a heavy imbalance in this past connection. I'm saying past because there's breakup here and divine intervention. So it seems like this is ending or it ended. Okay. All right. What's the challenge for Taurus? Challenge for Taurus. 10 of Wands and the Magician. Letting go of all the emotional baggage here. Okay. This is like, Taurus, I want you to think about wearing a backpack of all the pain, all the hurt, all the hardships, all the bullshit that you've had to go through, okay? And you've stuffed it all in this backpack. It's like you're carrying it with you wherever you go. It's time to travel. It's time to let it be, let it die. It's time to move on from it. It's not yours to carry anymore. It's already happened, okay? This could be blocking some sort of manifestation that it is that you're trying to bring about here. Or you're being asked to alchemize something, okay? All this pain and hurt and sadness and whatever this is that you're carrying with you, this burdensome thing, okay? How can you alchemize it? How can you turn around and turn pain into beauty? Because Spirit's telling me that you have all the resources that you need already within yourself. You have the know-how, the intelligence to do it. You know, you can communicate very clearly about what this is. You know, you've got the practical resources. You can take physical action towards it. You can use your intuition and talk to Spirit about it. You know, you've got everything that you need to manifest whatever this is. What's in the current energy for Taurus? Thanks for the love. Thank you for the love. Send all that love and light back to you times 10. Thank y'all for being here. Ooh, Ace of Wands. Passionate new beginnings here. Okay. Tell me about this Ace of Wands. Somebody getting physical. Let's get physical, physical. Ace of Wands can be the boom by y'all just saying. What's this Ace of Wands, Spirit, for Taurus, current energy? Hi, y'all, how you doing? Welcome. 3 of Cups. Coming into union, going out and about. Tell you Ace of Wands and 3 of Cups. Could be celebrating something here. 9 of Pentacles. This is about accomplishments. Okay, you may even be single, all right? Nine of Pentacles is single and able to pursue here. Just turned over at the bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands. All right. What's the energy coming towards Taurus? 8-8. Someone's about to be really abundant. Blessings coming in. Energy coming towards Taurus. Ooh, 4 of Pentacles. All right, Taurus, be careful about getting trapped in like a lack mindset, okay? But there's a lot of energy here of you taking what it is that you have and you're kind of like putting it on reserve for you. You know, you're not giving anything. You could be dealing with someone who's not giving anything to you as well, okay? They're holding back on some sort of reserve here. So I feel like a lot of contradicting energies. It's like someone's holding themselves back for taking this fast, passionate action towards something. 8 of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. 7 of Swords. 3 of Swords. Oh, goodness. Someone's having a hard time walking away after some sort of deception and heartache here. Energy coming towards Taurus. Oh, someone's really in their head, having lots of sleepless nights, deep regrets. This is consuming. Taurus, I kind of feel like you're going through a dark night of the soul here. There's a lot of this like spiritual awakenings, aligning with the soul mission, soul searching. There's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of changes. There's a lot of stress here too. There's a lot of emotional baggage, a lot of like ego shining through here. There's a need for balance. Energy coming towards Taurus. 5 of Swords. Oof. Conflict. Doing whatever it takes to win here. Someone needs to get out of their head. What's the energy that Taurus is dealing with? I got the energy Taurus is dealing with. The person they're here for, the person on their mind. Energy Taurus is dealing with. Pisces, the Hangman. So the person that you're dealing with here is trying to find some sort of perspective or information. This could be about closure, or they're gaining some sort of enlightenment on something here. Give me one more. Taurus. One more for Taurus. What about the Hangman? The person they're dealing with, the person they're here for. Okay, they're trying to gain some sort of perspective on how to go about giving an offer, or about an offer that you've given to them. Yeah, here's this Ace of Swords. There's a lot of clarity and information and insight coming in here in the world about a cycle that's coming to an end. How does this person view Taurus? How does this person view Taurus? 6 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. They see you as moving on, processing information here. Towards building a foundation. Tell me about 9 of Pentacles. How do they view Taurus? The Hierophant. This person may see you as planting roots somewhere else here, building a foundation somewhere else, taking a higher level of commitment here. This person also views, they may want to come in, this person that you're here for, okay? The person on your mind, they may want to move into calmer waters here with you and slowly build some sort of new foundation, okay? All right. How's this person feel about Taurus? Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. Thank y'all for being here. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for the loves and all that love and light back to you times 10. How do they feel about Taurus? The Fool. Want to take a blind leap of faith. How's this person feel about Taurus? Taurus, maybe dealing with an Aries. Temperance, taking a blind leap of faith towards this new chapter, towards reconciliation. We've got Temperance showing up here, healing. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles at the bottom. This person definitely wants to like create some sort of balance and peace here. There's a lot of like reconciliation energy here. They want to heal. They want a new start here. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. This is very long term. This is falling on top of that Hierophant. Okay, so there's at least like 10 years invested into this. What's this person's intentions for Taurus? What's this person's intentions for Taurus? What's their intentions? Knight of Wands. Whoo! There's player energy right there. Okay. Their intentions are to come after what they desire. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. Seven of Cups. Yeah, but this person still intends to treat you like you're just an option. See what I was talking about with those? Knight of Wands, Seven of Cups. Like there's a lot of knights showing up here. This person is treating you like you're just an option. Or swap the roles to how you see fit, depending on where you're at. You could be cross-watching. Okay. What's this person's intentions for Taurus? Queen of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. All right, Knight of Wands is about coming in. This is like real desire-y, or he's really lusty. Okay, treating you like you're just an option. Queen of Wands. Okay, yeah, this person, like, they're very attracted to you here. Okay, but I'd be careful with the Six of Pentacles. This could be breadcrumbing. We've got Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Holy shenanigans. Ace of Cups after that. Y'all, all these intense love connections lately. It's been in almost every single zodiac. What's actions? How's this person taking action towards Taurus? How's this person taking action towards Taurus? Tell me about this. Two of Pentacles. They're weighing a decision here. This is about a practical decision. They could be juggling you. Which, there's a lot about a choice between two. The Emperor. The Tower. And the Three of Wands. Okay, so their actions are to make a practical decision on how to take a lead, or how to take the lead, or be a leader here. Divine masculine energy showing up. Tell me about the Tower. The Nine of Cups and the Three of Swords on top of the Tower. Someone's trying to find emotional fulfillment after heartache, after betrayal. And they're waiting on their ships to sail in here, okay? What's the advice? What's the advice for Taurus? Queen of Swords. It's a time to be patient. Okay. There's a lot of emotional detachment here. You know, it's about also being an effective, direct communicator. You know, but this Queen of Swords here is like, kind of off by herself, kind of getting lost in thoughts. This could be a lot about a decision that needs to be made. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, look, we're doing a lot of planning on how to take action. Whoo! But then we have the Devil. Knight of Cups at the bottom of the... All right, Taurus. It's important for you to get in alignment with emotional fulfillment, okay? Things that are truly going to make you happy, all right? There's a lot of this energy here of like getting caught up in temptations. There's a lot of like this lusty energy, this falling into ego, okay? So I really do feel like you're going through some sort of dark night of the soul. It's important for you to pay attention on the directions that you're taking. And is this leading you towards growth? Or is this putting you back into a cycle where something continues to have power over you? You know, this could be these temptations, these toxic attachment styles. It could just be, you know, things that have power over you, whether that's emotions or, you know, other people, places, and things. Okay, yeah, we've got the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and Death and Rebirth at the bottom of the deck. Expression of the heart here. So someone may want to express their emotions about how they're going to focus on themselves because of this spiritual awakening or this cycle coming to an end. All right, Taurus, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you again for the... Thank you so much for your time, love, energy, and support. Be sure to hit the like button if this message resonates with you. If you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe. Subscribe if you're digging the vibe. Alright, y'all. We're getting ready for Gemini. Do I need to check payments real quick? I probably need to do that real quick. Yeah, y'all, by the way, I've got personal readings open. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal at Lady Leo Spiritual. It's $11 for a mini, $22 for career, $33 for love, and $44 for extended. Before I hop into Gemini, I'm gonna check payments real quick. How's everybody doing? What's a going on? Got on the list so far, we've got Shannon for a love reading, Jessica for a mini, Rita for an extended, Dahlia for a mini. I think that's it. Yeah. So we got four currently in line for personals. All right, Gemini. Let's see what we got going on. Gemini at 4750. Best and highest messages here for Gemini. What do they need to know? What do they need to see? What do they need to hear? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Or maybe you're dealing with a Gemini. Maybe you're a cross watcher. Cross watchers are welcome. Tell me about Gemini. Energies for Gemini. What's here, Spirit? What's here for Gemini? There's too many cards. Let's try that one more time. Knowledge, the gift of knowledge to inform others. You could be studying, learning to know, or ancient wisdom. So Gemini, you're being given the gift of knowledge. Okay, you could be a mentor or a teacher. Movement, advancing to the next level. Okay, so you're being given this gift of knowledge to advance to the next level, to go forward despite challenges, to see progress. Okay. Give me one more for Gemini. Contracts, legal matters, court cases, commitments made, soul contracts. Okay. So we're seeing progress when it comes to some sort of, you're given the gift of knowledge to take advancement to the next level when it comes to some sort of commitment. All right. Give me some more here for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Hi, y'all. Welcome. Thank you for being here. If you're new, be sure to subscribe. Be sure to subscribe to me, boo-boo. What's going on? I'm excited y'all are here with me. Magnetic attraction. Whoo! Given the gift of knowledge when it comes to this magnetic attraction. Movement. Ooh, third party. There could be some sort of competition here or interference and anxiety. Okay. Give me one more. Heartbreak. Somebody has anxiety over heartbreak because of a third party within a magnetic attraction here, okay? But you're giving the gift of knowledge to advance to the next level when it comes to this commitment here, okay? So it kind of seems like there's some sort of something going, a little something going on. Third party here, Gemini. But there's a lot of magnetic attraction. Oh, wait, hold on. Wrong deck. We're going to clarify just a few with this one. Hiya, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. If y'all are here from Instagram, y'all let me know. If you're new, let me know. How long have you been here? Some of y'all have been with me since I started. Y'all are the veterans. Y'all are the OGs. All right, Spirit. Laws of the universe. This has to do with, oh my goodness. Something to do with law of attraction, okay? Duality, karma. What else is here for Gemini? That's a nice message here for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oh my goodness. Spell work, hexes, evil eye, curses, jinxes, ill will, negative energy, gossip, birdies, haters. They can't stand you. This is falling on top of that third party, okay? So, whoo, Gemini, you could be in a really intense connection here that you have some sort of soul contract with, but there's third party interference. So it could be making blockages into moving forward within this connection here. All right, we've got laws of the universe showing up, which means there's some sort of karma here at play, or there's some sort of attraction, or someone's dabbling in the occult here, because we have spell work. Someone's trying to hex. They're using love spells, or they're evil-eyeing somebody. They could be evil-eyeing this relationship, or there could have been some sort of like plot or plan when it comes to this relationship. There's a lot of gossip surrounding you in this relationship, okay? There's a lot of haters. Somebody could have purposely come in between you and your person here with some sort of like, y'all, spell work isn't just like lighting candles and like going and getting the graveyard dirt and mixing the herbs and doing this, okay? Just speaking things, like being icky, like speaking negative over somebody, or, you know, being deceptive. All of that is spell work, okay? All of that is dark magic, okay? It's manipulation, it's deceit, it's icky, it's low vibrational. Does that make sense? So someone could even be spreading a bunch of like lies, or, you know what I mean, this third party. All right, give me one more for Gemini. New beginnings. Yes, it's the time for new beginnings, and you definitely need to cleanse your energy, Gemini. So however you go about doing your like cleansing rituals when it comes to your energy, however you take care of that, okay, you need to go ahead and do that. That's coming out like really heavy. Yeah, a lot about enlightenment, but you know about this already. I'm only confirming shit that you already know, boo-boo. You already know. This ain't your first rodeo. All right, Spirit, what else is here? Tell me about Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's the situation? What's the situation here? Three of Cups. Tell me about the Three of Cups. Why? There's a lot of this third party energy here, Gemini. Yes, time to take a blind leap of faith towards something new. It's time to go in a different direction. Have faith. Take a risk. What's the challenge for Gemini? The Knight of Cups. Smooth talker energy. Why is the Knight of Cups a challenge for Gemini? Death and rebirth. Scorpio. The challenge is allowing this cycle ending, this being done and dead because of someone expressing matters of the heart, or because of smooth talking, or there could be some sort of like pulling on the heartstrings here. Okay, what's in the current energy? Current energy for Gemini. Hi, y'all. Hi, Carla Joe. I didn't realize that was you, Carla Joe. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Foxtail. All right, so you are in the Chariot, okay? So you're already healing from this, or maybe you're getting ready to, right? You're getting ready to take this passionate action, this resilience towards ultimate happiness here. Current energy. Yeah, you could be really guarded during this time too, okay? I kind of feel there's a lot of this, you know, trying to find some sort of inner peace or protecting your peace here. Maybe a time to protect your peace. What's the energy coming towards Gemini? What's the energy coming towards Gemini? The Four of Swords and the Six of Cups. Lots about healing, okay? You may be going within to find some sort of sanctuary, or you're just, you know, isolating yourself, really healing your heart, okay? See this like little string right here? You're kind of like nesting here. You're kind of like sewing your heart back together here. So laying things to rest, okay? This past something, this history, this... Tell me about the Six of Cups. Energy coming towards Gemini. Six of Cups. Okay, yeah, you're gaining a lot of enlightenment and perspective on this past relationship or the past in general. Yeah, it's the time to let go and move on. Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There's a lot. Oh, there's a lot of hurt and pain. Energy coming towards Gemini. Give me one more. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like you're going within to find some sort of stability here. You're creating. Just like you're. I feel like you're calling your energy back, and you're really starting to protect your own peace. You could be having boundaries with other people, or you're just being really, you know, like to yourself. You're kind of really defensive about who you're allowing in your space. You know, Four of Pentacles, you have things reserved on you. You're not really giving a whole lot to others during this time, or in the energy coming towards you in your future. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. Give me one more. Yeah. But you know that you have to focus on you to have some sort of victory here, okay? You have something about being in the public eye or getting some sort of recognition for calling your energy back from some situation. Yeah, it's time to move on. There could be a new connection on the horizons here, on the other side of this. There's some more of that full energy. Tell me about the energy that Gemini is dealing with. Why can't I say Gemini? Why can't I say it? How y'all doing? Welcome. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all be sure to hit the like button. Tap in so I can pick up on your energy. Judgment. Aquarius. It's time to surrender. Someone's getting ready to surrender something. Tell me about Judgment. Eight of Pentacles. So the person you're dealing with could be getting ready to like let go or move on or place judgment, and they're really focused on themselves, focused on what it is they're trying to create. How does this person think about Gemini? How does this person think about Gemini? The Sun and the Two of Wands. Gemini, this person sees you as this happiness, this very lighthearted, free-spirited person, this very vibrant, warm, inviting, a lot of fun to be around. But they see you as, they view you as taking action, or they're trying to figure out how to take action towards you. Or they may be looking in a different direction. Just give me more information on this, Spirit. How does this person view Gemini? How's this person view Gemini? Seven of Pentacles. They view you as successful, radiant, and they're trying to figure out how to take action towards investing into you or working on this. Or 1111. How's this person feel about Gemini? Heartbroken. Why do they feel the Three of Swords for Gemini? Hermit. You could have ghosted this person? Or they're ghosting you. They could feel like maybe they broke your heart. This person could have betrayed you. There's a lot of this like deception. We've got third party energy here. We've got like gossip here. So this could be like it's about a shit show. Gemini. How's this person feel about Gemini? Confused. They're undecided. They don't know. They definitely want to come back around though. If you ghosted them, they left you. Whoever ghosted who, they want to come back around, okay? They said, this ain't over. It ain't over. Five of Wands. This person may feel like now they're in competition for you, or there's some sort of internal, all this conflict here. There's some funky shit going on here, Gemini. You dealing with more than just one energy, all right? I've got this magnetic attraction over here, but then there's just all this third party energy on the externals. Like they're gossiping, they're manipulating energy over here. They're talking to this person this year, starting rumors with this person. There's a lot of bullshit here. What's this person's intentions for Gemini? The Wheel and the King of Wands. Their intentions are for things to go in their favor. Tell me about King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine energy here. Why the King of Wands? They want things, they want to twist it like a fate. King of Wands. There's way too many cards. See what I mean? Look at all this chaos that's showing up here in this reading. Something's funky. We've got to talk to Sage. Tell me about this King of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. You see what I mean? How contradicting that is? Twisted like a fate. This is fast moving. All right. This is big energy here. All right. We've got King of Wands here. Some more big energy. Okay. Then we have this Knight of Pentacles, which is like a slow. I'm seeing the sloth off Zootopia, okay? It's slow moving. So they want things to turn in their favor when it comes to taking control, taking the lead. Give me one more. The Lovers. Y'all, what is up with all the telling you is showing up in everybody's reading? There could be a choice between two here, okay? We did have a lot of that damn third-party energy, okay? But this is an intense love connection. Someone may want to slowly come back into union here, or they're trying to figure out how to take charge. They definitely intend for things to turn in their favor. Now, what are their actions, though? Because just because they intend to do something doesn't necessarily mean they're going to take action in that way, right? So let's see what their actions are towards you, Gemini. What's the person's actions towards Gemini? King of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Pentacles. We got the Devil at the bottom of the deck. I kind of feel like this is all physical energy here, okay? There's a lot of sexual chemistry, okay? But it's all about lust and temptations and guilty pleasures and things like that. Yeah, see, they're coming back around. All right, what's the advice here? What's the advice for Gemini? The wheel, or the world, excuse me. This cycle's coming to an end, all right? It's time for you to go after your emotional fulfillment. Somebody could have really been overindulging in your energy, so be aware of that. Okay, Page of Cups. It's time for you to kind of, look at this. This is the Ten of Cups right here. We have the Page of Cups and the Nine of Cups right there, okay? So this makes a full 10 of Cups. So you may even have somebody coming towards you to give you a new relationship, a new love offer here, all right? But it's time to let this cycle come to a close and for you to focus on your own emotional fulfillment. What makes you happy? Because right now it ain't this. This ain't nothing but a shit show. All these third parties and gossip, and yeah, it is disappointment, empty promises. Just heard something about future faking. I'm going to be future faking, whatever that means for you. All right, Gemini, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you for your time, your love, your energy, and support. Be sure to hit the like button. Subscribe if you're digging my vibe. All right. And we're going to move on to Cancer. By the way, not only do I have my live personals open for this evening, well, really early this morning. I won't get to them until morning time. I've currently got 4 in line. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, at Lady Leo Spiritual. $11 for a mini, $22 for clear, $33 for love, and $44 for extended. If you're interested in a private reading, you can go to ladyleospiritual.com. I also have things like hex and curse removals, manifestation for money, cord cuttings, Reiki healing, and decks that I've created, like this one, this connected and protected deck's on there, and the love deck is on there as well. If y'all want to purchase one of those, if you're interested. All right. Cancer. All right, Cancers. Started this at 68.50. What's in the energy for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Energy for Cancer. Ooh, back to life. Resurrected, relationship, situationship, unresolved issues, loose ends, or unfinished business. Somebody's trying to bring something back to life. They feel like there's some sort of unfinished business here. Sands of time, something reaching an end, someone slipping away. But someone feels like time's running out when it comes to bringing this back to life. Closing, coming to the end of a phase. Cancer, what the hell? And divine intervention, stop something bad from occurring. So someone could have tried to resurrect something back to life, but it's reaching an end, and it's time to end it. It's coming to a close. The divine stepped in to help this miraculous turn of events. The divine is forcing a change to stop something bad from occurring, okay? Yeah, it's time for you to rise and build from the ground up. What else is here, Spirit? Cancer in the house. Hi, Cancer. How you doing? How you doing? Storm warning. Upheaval, obstacles, drama when it comes to resurrecting this relationship, Cancer. Tell me about Santa time. Ooh, if someone's anxious over this reaching an end, like about this time running out, someone could be really just depressed or restless. Tell me about closing. Tell me about closing. Relationship. Yeah, this relationship's coming to an end here. It's time for this relationship to end, this commitment, this partner. All right, give me one more. Yeah, divine intervention. We had a spiritual awakening, life lessons, and mask. Spiritual awakening to some sort of hidden motives, or because of some sort of hidden motives, or someone's just concealing something, disguising something, or someone's having an ego death here. All right, what else? Can you tell me about Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Cancer over here too. Cancer's in his house. We got a lot of Cancers in here. Maybe you cross watching for a Cancer. Got any cross watchers in here? Journey. That just popped out. So I'm gonna put that to the side. All right, yeah, it's time to take this journey. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cancer. Tell me what was in the energy here. Yeah, somebody was on some sort of tricks and treats. They wanted to play games. They wanted, yeah, on their shady shit. I cannot make it up. Somebody, yeah. Somebody was wearing a mask. Someone's having an ego death, right? They were on that shady shit. They doing the tricks and the treats. Somebody thought it's going to be as easy as stealing candy from a baby. Whatever the hell that means. Pulling the wool over your eyes or... Anyway, what else is here? Cancer. Yeah, you need to cleanse your energy, Cancer. You've been energetically targeted as well. A loss of the universe. Energy vampire. Cancer. What the hell? Best and highest messages here. So it seems as though there's a spiritual awakening going on because something about an ego death or a mask or something was revealed about someone wearing a mask, okay? There's a storm warning when it comes to this resurrecting, or someone's trying to create a storm, or there was too many storms in this connection. So it had to come to an end. The divine has stepped in. Somebody was on their shady shit and playing too much with their tricks and treats, but you were energetically targeted because of the laws of the universe, or you have some sort of spiritual gifts, or you're manifesting your manifestation power, your light, and you've been energetically targeted. Okay, this could be a karmic relationship, karmic energy. What's the situation for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Situation for Cancer. Seven of Cups. Somebody could be just treating you like an option, or they're exploring options. You could be exploring your options. There's a lot of illusions here. The Seven of Cups, confusion, distractions. Okay, then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, someone treated you like you're just an option, but you were single and able to pursue. Someone's trying to figure out how to invest, or to invest into this Nine of Pentacles here. Here's this blind, look at this. Everybody's taking these blind new faiths. These blind faith towards new starts. Has been a lot of that, being stuck in the past, stuck in old energy, stagnant, restricted. It's like we have to let go of things that are blocking our blessings, you know. Okay. Cancer. What's the challenge? The Emperor. Aries energy, taking lead, divine masculine energy. Could be about a husband, a father figure, a boss, an entrepreneur. Tell me about this Emperor. Why is this the challenge? Why is the Emperor the challenge? Seven of Wands. Guarding yourself from this Emperor energy. So it kind of seems as though that there's like this false divine counterpart that's in this to show up as this Emperor energy. All right, so basically this person didn't really have control, so they needed to project the illusion that they had control. So they could have been like a bully, very domineering, you know. It could have made you like feel like you had to put your defenses up with this energy here. But the challenge is protecting yourself from this energy that wants control over the situation. What's in the current energy for Cancer? Page of Cups and Temperance. Yeah, someone's trying to come in with an apology. They want to reconcile. If not, this is you loving on you and healing yourself. You may be going to therapy or doing some sort of like higher learning with something, especially when it comes to like healing or ascension. Current energy. I kind of feel more like this person wants to come give you an apology, or they want back in your energy. They want to reconcile with you. Yeah, it's time to let go of all the emotional baggage. Okay, it's time to let it go. We can't carry this with us, especially if we're trying to move into new connections, right? We can't carry all that. Y'all don't want to be talking about your ex to your new person. You know what I mean? Like that's all you got to talk about is your ex person to the new person, right? We gotta shed this. We're not taking past experiences into new connections, okay? So the Tower, where'd it go? Ace of Pentacles flipped over. Yeah, so you got blessings on the other side of this. Eight of Swords, it's time to release yourself, get out of your head. Hi, y'all, how you doing? Welcome. Thank y'all for being here. King of Swords, okay, think clearly. We're making clear decisions based off data, logic, all right? Okay, we're good at some sort of disappointment because it's just full of empty promises. There wasn't really anything there to begin with. It was an illusion. Let me turn all these cards back over. Okay. Energy coming towards Cancer. Queen of Pentacles, the Magician. Okay, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, feminine earth energy showing up here. So this is about, you know, being successful. All right, you could be getting grounded. This is someone who's established, you know, you're fertile for growth here, but this is also about being secure and dependable and reliable. You know, you could be really patient, or this is about your own self-obedience with something, or self-discipline. All right, then we have the Magician. This is about manifesting something here. Tell me about this Magician. Four of Pentacles, some sort of stability, okay? So the current energy, you're getting grounded, you're slowing down, you're having patience when creating this stability for yourself. Yeah, there's a lot about you not giving a whole lot external stuff. You're kind of holding it in for you. There's a lot about protecting your peace here, you know. Here's that Tower. Could have been a breakup. catastrophic something, but this tower's coming down. And you know what? A lot of times when these towers show up in life, right? This is difficult. It's challenging. It's combative. It's chaotic, you know, but it's important for you to let this tower fall because there's new on the other side of this, right? This rebuilding of something. Possibly within a soulmate connection. All right. Tell me about the energy that Cancer is dealing with. The energy they're here for. Energy Cancer is dealing with. Who is Cancer dealing with? 8 of Swords. Someone who's overthinking a situation. Could be feeling stuck or stagnant. There's no movement here, or there's a lot about trapped in illusions of something. Or why the 8 of Swords? King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Masculine energy here. Someone, it's like they're trying to find wisdom, but someone's in their head rather than their heart. There's a lot of that here. How does this person view Cancer? How does this person view Cancer? Nine of Swords. This person's trapped in deep regret. They're consumed by something here, Cancer. Consumed. Really regretful. Can't think straight. Could be having panic attacks, anxiety attacks. Yeah, look at all this anxiety, right? We've already seen that. Someone is stressing the hell out. Tell me about this Nine of Swords. That's how they view you, or that's... Tell me about Nine of Swords. They think you're stressed out. Knight of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune wanted to come out and put that back in here. This person sees you as stuck in your head, stressed out, down and out. Knight of Swords, this is like impulsive. This person views you as being really cutting with your words. Or something about not thinking before you speak. How do they view Cancer? What the hell is this, Cancer? Six of Pentacles and the Chariot. This person may be trapped in deep regret and stressed out about coming towards you. They may want to communicate something or communicate about how they're in some sort of mental prison here, and they want to give and negotiate so that they can take this fast passion action towards you, or so that they can heal, or they may even see you as leaving them behind, perhaps. Take it as it resonates. How does this person feel about Cancer? What's their feelings for Cancer? Judgment. They feel like they want to surrender to this or surrender this. They want to make a final decision, and there's a final decision being made. They feel like you made a final decision. How does this person feel about Cancer? Queen of Cups. Someone's trying to surrender and make I feel like you're making some sort of decision, a practical decision about what it is that you desire, about who it is that you want to go towards, or about listening to your intuition. How does this person feel? Three of Swords, Cancer. This person's trying to give up or surrender some sort of something that happened, or move on. They feel like they want to make a practical decision because they have a lot of love for you, but they're heartbroken. Tell me about this Three of Swords. Why do they feel Three of Swords for Cancer? Why the Three of Swords? Because there was long-term commitment here. Could be family. Yeah, you could have been married to this person and it ended. We're just in a long-term commitment or business partnership here, depending on what that looks like for you. All right. What's this person's intentions for Cancer? What's this person's intentions for Cancer? Queen of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. This person's not really... They're attracted to you, but they're moving slow. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. All of this sexual, physical, boom-bye energy. Cancer, be careful with this energy because this person may just be trying to come back and reconcile or communicate something, or, you know, there's something about some sort of physical something. Okay, so they may want to start something. They may just want to get physical with you. Okay. They miss your loving. All right, what's this person's actions? How are they going to take actions? Their intentions are a bunch of ish. Their actions, I told you. This person's causes shit and chaos, and they just want to cause fights just so y'all can make up. Could be a choice between two. Tell me about the lovers. Tell me about the lovers here, Spirit. They may want to come into union, or there's a lot about that. They want things to turn in their favor and have a victory with you. Four of Swords, they want to heal and lay something to rest, possibly give some sort of little offer here. What's the advice for Cancer when it comes to this person, this connection, this... Somebody wants to resurrect something, but Spirit says no, it's done. Somebody was wearing a mask. The advice. Five of Swords. Queen of Swords. Give me one more. Are you from Ohio? No, fool. I'm from Mississippi. I'm down here in the dirty, dirty South. Eight of Cups. Okay. Spirit wants to give you a warning that someone's willing to do whatever it takes. Say anything, do anything to get back in your energy, okay? You may have blocked access to this person or just put a lot of distance between you. There's a reason why you walked away, because it was unfulfilling. But this person's lost without you, or they're craving you, or they're just like, I'm seeing like someone shriveling up like a damn raisin. They're drying out. Cancer, would you do this person? Queen of Swords. It's time to think with your head and not your heart. Okay, you see how she's sitting on this concrete, right? She's out in the distance here, in the wind. Wind's blowing in her hair and everything. She's really thinking on things, you know, thinking about how to protect her heart here, you know. So I would keep this person at an arm's distance. Or yeah, you could have been married to this person. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Okay. Here's the Fool. It's time to take a blind leap of faith towards something new in a different direction. All right, Cancer. I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you again for all your time, love, energy, and support. Don't forget to hit the like button. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe if you're digging my vibe, boo-boo. All right, where are we at? Leo? Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We got any Leos in here? Are you a Leo? What's going on, Leos? Maybe you're dealing with a Leo. Who's cross-watching for a Leo? Who's spying on their Leo love? All right, where are we at? 89, 89.50. Y'all, am I really only on the 5th zodiac? Usually only do the one collective message over on Instagram. So if y'all are new here, this is a whole new routine over here on this platform. I'm usually on Instagram. Best and highest message here for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's just in the energy here? What's in the energy for Leo? Soul mission. Finding your own path in life. Discovering your soul mission path of knowledge. There's some spiritual awakening going on here, Leo. This is about a life purpose. This is bigger than yourself. What else is here for Leo? What else is here for Leo? Drawing closer. Something is around the corner, attracting the right things and bringing closer together. So you're on your soul mission and you're drawing something closer, some sort of contract. You could be coming into some sort of new contract here, Leo. This has something to do with being helpful people. You may need to help people. Give me one more. Could be coming into alignment with a connection that's meant to align with some sort of like soul mission. Give me one more, Spirit. Give me one more here for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. One more for Leo. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, sucky now, Leo. Things working in your favor, a lucky moment, fate, situation, fate, destiny, or change. There's a twisted luck of fate here having to come with some sort of contract that's drawing closer, that has something to do with you and your soul mission. It's kind of exciting. Messages for Leo here, Spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is this? Leo. All right, we've got family here. This soul mission could have something to do with coming into union with some sort of soul family. All right, but it says generations, children, ancestors, and origin. So this has a lot to do with like destiny, something that you were born to do. Okay, you could have like spiritual gifts or like some sort of like ancient magic that's like passed down to you. There's like a bloodline or something like that. All right, take it as it resonates. That won't be for everybody. All right, what else is here for Leo? What else is here for Leo? Signs and synchronicities. All right, so make sure you're listening to the signs and synchronicities. You could be seeing like numbers like hella crazy right now, Leo. 1111, 222, 4141, 757, you know, whatever that looks like for you. I'm seeing a lot of 818. I don't know. I'm seeing 818 everywhere. Breakup. Listen to the signs and synchronicities about a breakup or walking away or some sort of separation or something, some sort of relationship coming to an end. Yeah, we had spiritual awakening and healing. We have a lot of these other ones that kind of popped out like crazy. Someone's in regret because they thought the grass was greener. They may want to reconcile and take you out on a date. But there could have been a choice between two. Got crossed. I'm gonna put all these back in the deck though, okay? So far we've got this soul mission that's drawing closer to some sort of soul contract here that's helping you bring something into fruition or have a twisted look of fate of something, all right? You could be coming into contact with some sort of soul family, or this has something to do with your lineage, all right? You could be a generational curse breaker, all right? You're getting a lot of signs and synchronicities from the universe about some sort of breakup and enlightenment, life lessons when it comes to this. Could have been like a karmic relationship that you're getting out of, okay? You could be leaving some sort of false divine connection into a true divine connection, okay? But there's a lot of healing taking place in the energy right now. What else can you tell me about Leo? Sun, moon, rising, yeah, divine timing. You could have been dealing with an energy vampire. Don't want it. I don't want it. What else is here for Leo? Yeah, let it flow. It's time to go with the flow. Don't resist, Leo. Okay. Don't resist it. Yeah, rebirth. A lot of this rebirth energy. Oh, Leo. You got some haters, Leo. Watch your six. Okay, you've got frenemies around you, so be careful with that. I don't know what that's about. Apology. Your haters may be apologizing to you about something, okay, because you were focused on some sort of alignment. There we go with the soul purpose. Okay, you could, Leo, you could attract a lot of people who like bring a lot of negativity into your life, or they want to bring you a lot of ish because of some sort of like soul mission. It's like people can feel it, you know. But there's something that you got focused on some sort of soul purpose. You started focused on getting in alignment with coming into union with something, or something that you've been trying to bring into fruition. This could be about a really special connection here. All right, Leo. Best and highest messages here for Leo. Sun, moon, rising, Venus. What's the situation for Leo? The Chariot. Traveling. Taking fast, passionate action towards something. Resilience. On the way to something. Somebody may be trying to move towards you. Travel towards you. Whoa, there's way too many cards. This deck's going crazy, Leo. It's time to take a blind leap of faith towards emotional fulfillment, happiness, you know. Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thanks for hitting that heart button. I'm sending all that love and light back to you times 10. All right. Tell me about the Chariot. Situation for Leo. Leo. Hightail it out of there, boo-boo. Whatever the hell it is that you're leaving from, all right? Hightail it out of there. You're moving towards some sort of wheel of fortune. That's come out twice. Twisted luck of fate. Something big's coming, Leo. Something about, it's because you took a risk. You're believing in yourself with something, right? Fortune favors the bold. You're taking some sort of bold action. And God, source, universe, whatever that looks like for you, is like, it's coming in to kind of like give this a push. It's like you're getting slingshotted to something. What is going on here? This is exciting. What's the challenge for Leo? What's the challenge for Leo? Leo, you're showing up as your own, some sort of strength, confidence, okay? You took an ego hit. Something happened and it hurt you. This breakup, it's been hard. There could have even been a choice between a relationship and a soul purpose, a calling, a higher calling, or you feel pulled to go in this direction, or it's like, there's some sort of awareness or understanding that the relationship that you're coming out of is not fulfilling. It's not here to help you grow or expand or be in alignment with the soul purpose here, okay? So there's a need for patience and strength and courage and faith. I have temperance here. This could have to do with like a reconciliation of some sort. You may be coming into union with like a past life soulmate or somebody that you know from the past. Or you're having to have strength when it comes to bringing balance and harmony to a situation, mending something. What's in the current energy for Leo? Current energy for Leo. Got the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So in the current energy, you're taking this slow, it's divine timing though, okay? So this is patience. It's slow growth, but it's a promised harvest towards some sort of emotional fulfillment here, okay? A wish fulfillment. Towards what it is that you want, what it is that you desire. Something that's gonna make you happy. Great energy for Leo. The Eight of Cups. And you're walking away from emotional unfulfillment towards Ten of Pentacles, towards a legacy. You could be having a lot of like realizations during this time. Hi y'all, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thanks for hitting the heart button. I'm sending all that love and light back to you times 10. All right, what's the energy coming towards Leo? Energy coming towards Leo. The Knight of Wands. Leo, I want you to be careful about these energies that are coming towards you, okay? Because you just broke up with someone, something, a commitment. Or you're coming out of this commitment, or it's just showing up so really heavy in the energy here, okay? You've got a lot of these knights showing up in this energy here. So be wary of this player energy. Somebody may just want to just tell me about the Knight of Wands. You could be finally going after what it is that your heart's desires. Two of Pentacles. Be careful with the Knight of Wands energy. With like someone who's like, it's a player. You could have been stuck in a cycle with a player. Somebody that wasn't serious. You know. Hiya, how you doing? Welcome. Woo! Page of Swords. Someone's spying on you. Page of Cups, because they may want to give a love offer or an apology here. This could be you doing some sort of research on what it is that you want to be doing, okay, or self-love work. You could be like really, oh, I'm telling you. Got the Devil at the bottom of the deck. You definitely have someone here who's lusting over you. They're obsessed. There's someone who's obsessed with you here. Okay. Tell me about the energy that Leo is dealing with. Energy Leo is dealing with. That's too many. I mean, I'm telling you, like, look at all this stuff. What's going on with all this? All right. Let's see what we got going on. Overall energy Leo is dealing with. The Hierophant and the Five of Swords. Could be dealing with the Taurus, Leo. So the overall energy is someone's really in their head about a higher level of commitment. Someone's stressed out or someone's willing to do, oh shit. Someone's willing to do whatever it takes within this higher level of commitment, or this Taurus is willing to do whatever it takes. Got the Devil and the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Give me one more, Spirit. Tell me about the Hierophant and the Five of Swords. Yeah, We got heavy Taurus here. We have heavy Taurus here with the Hierophant and this Knight of Pentacles. We've got Sagittarius here. We have Leo. You're showing up here. Scorpio is here. Cancer is here. Give me one more. Tell me about the Five of Swords. The Fool. Someone's willing to do or say whatever it takes to have some sort of new beginning here with their love. How's this person, Leo? How do they see Leo? The Five of Wands, the Emperor, and the Six of Wands. This person sees that you have a lot of suitors around you, Leo, okay? So they feel like they view you as someone that they have to be in competition for, you know? But they view you as a strong leader, okay? You could be an entrepreneur. Maybe you own your own business or something, okay? But they see you as winning or winning some sort of fight or... Five of Wands, Emperor. I heard something about a leg up. This person may feel like you have a leg up, or they view you as having a leg up in something. What the hell is that about? How does this person feel? How does this person feel about Leo? Eight of Pentacles. Three of Swords. This person feels like they want to focus on themselves after some sort of heartache, or they feel like you're self-focused after a heartache, heartbreak, betrayal. How does this person feel about Leo? What are their feelings towards Leo? Weird. Four of Cups. So they feel like there's some sort of disappointment, or they could be feeling rejected. That could be why they're heartbroken, but they feel like they want an Ace of Wands, which is a passionate new beginning, okay? Someone wants to get physical with you, Leo. It's kind of weird, though. This person wants to get physical after you've you could have told this person no, or put some distance between you and this person, or you could have broke this person's heart by focusing on yourself. All right, so now they're feeling rejected, but at the same time it makes them like feel drawn to you more. There's some type of funky shit going on here, Leo. I don't know who the fuck you dealing with. But they are. They're causing some sort of conflict here. Something funky. All right, Spirit. What's this person's intentions for Leo? What's this person's intentions for Leo? Leo. Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, and the Sun in reverse. What the? This is their intentions for you? Or to lie, cheat, deceive, manipulate, pull the wool over their eyes, have secrets, doing shit in the dark, to keep you trapped, to keep you stuck in some sort of illusion or overthinking something, and they're trying to take away your happiness. And there we go again with a lie. You know, something's not, it's not the truth. There's not light being shown on, something's being hidden in the shadow. Someone's operating out of a shadow. How's this person taking action towards Leo? How's this person taking action towards Leo? Seven of Cups. Hell no. They treat you like you just an option. They're causing illusions and confusion. There's some smoke and mirrors here, Leo. That would me, I wouldn't trust it. How you gonna treat Leo like they just an option? What's this person's actions towards Leo? They want to reconcile. This is somebody trying to come back from the past. All right. King of Wands. Could be dealing with another Leo or Aries, Sagittarius. All right, we've got the Magician showing up here. This person may be trying to manifest you. Ace of Wands. This person, Leo. This person may be trying to manifest you. Okay, yeah, Queen of Cups in reverse, Eight of Wands. Okay, yes, I feel like this person may want to try to come back in. We got King of Cups out here. We got Divine Counterpart showing up. So it's definitely soulmate energy, but this person's got some funky ass intentions, okay? They're manipulative, they're deceitful, they're pulling the wool over your eyes, they're treating you like an option. There's like these illusions or this funky shit going on over here. Okay, but they want to reconcile, but it's all about the Ace of Wands. You know, they're being this King of Wands. They're trying to match your energy and trying to show up as this King of Wands here, you know. But I'm telling you, when they alone at night, they looking at your pictures, trying to manifest you if you picking up what I'm drawing down. Okay, you feel me? What's the advice here? What's the advice here for Leo? They are willing to do whatever it takes to win. Okay. Two of Swords, Seven of Wands. This is just going to cause some sort of confusion. I feel like this is just a distraction, and there's a need to protect your peace, protect yourself. People cannot treat you with love, respect, and kindness. They cannot afford access into your energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like this person's coming in respectable. Or if they are, there's some sort of ulterior, funky lies and something going on. There's like a plan to sabotage something or something for some sort of personal gain here. Overall spiritual advice. Overall advice here for Leo when it comes to this energy, this situation. Oh yeah, I feel like this person could have hurt you. All right, it's time to give it to God, Source, Universe, whatever that looks like for you. It's a time for healing. We have this Four of Swords here as well. It's time to go within, find sanctuary. A lot about this healing, this judgment, this letting go, moving on. Okay, we've got the death and rebirth. Okay, yeah, there's a lot about the spiritual awakening. There's an ending happening here. It's time to let it be done, or this is done, it's over. We have the Star. Okay, there's a lot about healing and miracles, and here's this faith energy showing up here again. Okay, so Leo, don't give up hope, don't give up faith. There's something that it is that you truly want, that you've asked God, Source, Universe for directly, for whatever this is. Okay, you've got a lot of support that's kind of helped ushering this in for you. There's a lot of healing going on, a lot of rejuvenation. You're in an energy of shining, all right? But you shine brighter when you let go of whatever this is, or you let this situation, you know, you leave it in the past here, or you're not allowing this person to come in and disrupt your peace or be disrespectful to you. You know, there's a lot about you honoring yourself, and because you're doing that, you're taking all these risks on yourself, and you're putting yourself into alignment with what you truly want, a partner or a connection or whatever have you, you know, whatever it is that you truly want, right? That's what has you in this energy of shining bright. Okay, shine bright like a diamond. All right, Leo, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you for your time, your love, your energy, and support. Don't forget to hit the like button. Let me know you were here. Drop a line in the comments. My fellow Leos. We got, what, Virgo? Virgo up next. Yo, I may have to take a break after Virgo. I did not mean for these to be this long. But then I get in the middle of reading and I get like pulled into it. I get sucked into it and I forget about time. I lose track of time. All right. Virgo. Let's see what we got going on, Virgo. Where do we start this at? 115:38 for Virgo. Best and highest messages here for Virgo. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need here for Virgo? Best and highest messages. Thank you. Glad y'all like my background, my lights. All right, Spirit, best and highest messages here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Virgo. What's just in the energy here? What's just in the energy here for Virgo? That is way too many cards. Virgo, you got a lot going on. Could be about a legacy, a direction. Getting in touch with the inner part of yourself or doubting something. Let's try that one more time. Energies for Virgo. Y'all, my face is getting really itchy. Like, you know, like you're walking, you walk into like a spider web and it's like you can feel like the silk on your face. Like, all right, energy for Virgo. Try this again. Energy for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Containing, controlling one feeling, restraining oneself, or repressing emotions. You could be repressing your emotions or someone's repressing their emotions for you. All right. Tell me about this, Spirit. Divine intervention, stop something bad from occurring. A divine forcing a change, miraculous turn of events. Okay, so someone may be repressing their feelings because of a divine intervention. Masculine, we got the masculine energy showing up here. A man will play a role, your masculine side, masculine energy. So it may be time for you to kind of operate more out of your masculine energy. So masculine, that's about, you know, being providers, it's about taking action. It's about cultivating things. It's, you know, it's about passions and motivations and things like that. Feminine energy is where we pause, we reflect, we cleanse, we purge. We receive, you know, those things. Breakthrough, escaping from what controlled you. The breakthrough to success and important development. You may have someone's getting ready to express themselves about something. We got soul mission at the bottom of the deck. All right, what else is here, Spirit, for Virgo? Energies for Virgo. What got going on? Hi, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Welcome. Ooh, crossroads, Virgo. Somebody could be at a crossroads here. It could be a choice between two. You're dealing with a snake. There's some deception energy, okay? 'Cause somebody thought the grass was greener. third party showing up here? Yeah, there's a choice between two. Okay, so yeah, you could be repressing your feelings about this situation, but there's been a divine intervention with something important about a masculine. So whether this is you or the person with, okay, but we got masculine here. So this person may be coming towards you so that you can have some sort of breakthrough, or you're letting go of this masculine so that you can have a breakthrough. Put it where it fits, don't make it fit. Okay, yeah, we got change at the bottom of the deck. It's a time for change. What else can you tell me about this energy, Spirit? Ooh, jealousy. Somebody jealous. Virgo, you making somebody jealous? Somebody trying to make you jealous? Somebody playing games with you? What else can you tell me about what's in the energy here, Spirit? Oh! Yeah, with some sort of chaotic bullshit. One more time for Virgo. Virgo, the decks are not wanting to shuffle for you. Your light irritates their demons. Uh-oh. Virgo, what'd you do? Enlightenment. Your light irritates their demons. Enlightenment. More. Everything you touch turns to gold. Journey, and there was one more. Cycles. All right, so there's a cycle coming to an end. All right, so there's movement here. There's a journey because everything you touch turns to gold. All right, you could become enlightened on this, or someone else became enlightened. But because everything you touch turns to gold, is why your light irritates their demons. Okay. Could be time to go ice cold on somebody. Tell me about Virgo. What's the situation? Situation for Virgo. Yeah, Six of Pentacles in reverse. Someone was breadcrumbing, right? It's not equal give and take at all. Energy exchange. Someone was doing the bare minimum. Situation. This person may be spying on you right now, okay? Social media. Someone's checking on something that they paid for. What's the challenge for Virgo? It's like they paid somebody for something and they're going to look and see, or they did something or traded something or exchanged of something, and then they're going to look to see how it happened or what the results were. Challenge. What's the challenge for Virgo? Six of Swords, the Hierophant in reverse, and the Five of Cups. Okay, so the challenge is moving into calmer waters after a fallout of higher level of commitment here, or some sort of something not committing. All right, and there's this sense of loss, or that's what it's hard to move out of this energy of feeling like you're at a loss. Yeah, it's like these repressed emotions. Right, containment. Someone's not expressing their emotions. What's in the current energy for Virgo? What's in the current energy for Virgo? Ten of Pentacles, the Magician, the Three of Swords, and the Emperor had wanted to come out. All right, so current energy. There's something to do with about this legacy or this long-term commitment. Someone's created a heartbreak or a betrayal. Tell me about the Three of Swords. Tell me about the Three of Swords. Current energy for Virgo. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Someone's heartbroken. Someone's manifesting some sort of heartache or betrayal having to do with this long-term commitment or assets or money or growth or abundance. What's the energy coming towards Virgo? Virgo, what the hell's going on here? We've got all this third-party energy. The Hierophant's in reverse. We've got Three of Swords, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Snake. Somebody thought the grass was greener. Your light irritates your demons. Energy coming towards Virgo. Ten of Cups in reverse. The Six of Cups in reverse. And the, is my deck in reverse? Yeah, it is. My deck's upside down. Okay. Ten of Cups, Six of Cups, King of Wands. Okay, so the energy coming towards you is some sort of ultimate happiness, or someone wants ultimate happiness with you, all right? They may want to reconcile this King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Something about the King of Wands. Ace of Wands. Y'all, it's all about sex, okay? Everybody wants to get physical here. Somebody broke up, but they're missing you physically. Yeah, Two of Cups in reverse. You're not in union with this person. All right, we've got, there you are right there, Virgo. Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about the energy Virgo's dealing with. What's the energy that Virgo's dealing with? I keep feeling this crap on my face, like it's itching. It's like a spider web. Someone could have tried to trap you in a certain situation or a state of being, or energy coming. No, overall energy that Virgo's dealing with. Two of Pentacles and the Sun. This person's trying to make a practical decision, or they're juggling here, or there's something about happiness. They're trying to figure out what makes them happy, or they're weighing their options about what makes them happy. Maybe juggling you with a Leo. How's this person view Virgo? How's this person view Virgo? Knight of Pentacles and Strength in reverse. They view you as moving slow, or this is very contradicting energy here, okay? Strength usually speaks about patience and how we don't give in to that inner beast. You know, we've tamed it. We've been patient and calm, and we're being brave, right? It has a lot to do with faith in the heart of something here. But this showing up in the reverse. So they view you as slowly moving towards some sort of impatience, or someone's getting impatient, or tell me about strength in reverse. Clarify strength in reverse. This person view Virgo. Yeah, victory. Give me one more. How's this person view Virgo? Nine of Cups, a wish fulfillment. This person may feel like they're intimidated, okay? You may intimidate this person because they're making this slow movement towards you, but they're scared to have a victory, but wish fulfillment. They see you as a wish fulfillment. How's this person feel for Virgo? What's their feelings? What's their feeling for Virgo? Seven of Pentacles. They feel like this is worth the investment. They may feel like they want to work on things with you, or vice versa. Nine of Wands. trying to persevere something, or they feel like you'd help them persevere something. There could have been a lot of fighting here. How do they feel about Virgo? The Lovers and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so there could be a choice between two, right? This is an intense connection here, and someone may feel like you're caught up in your head about this connection or about this choice or about a lover. What's this person's intentions for Virgo? What's that person's intentions for Virgo? Three of Pentacles, to work together, collaborate with you. Could be children involved. Their intentions. Work together to have this new beginning, taking this blind leap of faith towards something new, or having this new chapter. Page of Pentacles in reverse, but they don't intend on giving a solid offer. There's something shisty. They're still showing up as manipulative. Queen of Wands in reverse. Virgo, there's a lot of third-party energy here. All right, how's this person taking action towards Virgo? How's this person taking action towards Virgo? Ten of Wands, carrying a lot of burdens here. All right, they may be bringing a lot of old shit. What's their actions? Or they need to let go of the past. They need to let go of what happened or something. Yeah, taking fast, passionate action towards some sort of emotional maturity, or expressing matters of the heart here, or heavy Cancer. Weird. I'm getting a smell. It's like it smells like somebody's house, like I don't know how to describe it. It's just like, you know how you like walk into somebody's house and it just has like a distinct like smell, and you know like that's that person's house. It's like smelling somebody's house. Weird. Anyway, I don't even know if that has anything to do with this. Actions. What's their actions? They may end up trying to give have some sort of new beginning. Okay, they're really focused on this, or focused on themselves, and they may want to heal something with you. Okay, I would still be wary. All right, there's still some sort of shisty shit here. All right, you may just intimidate this person, and that's why they don't like go all in. Either way, this person's being a snake. They thought that the grass was greener. Okay, they're treating you like you're just an option here. There's a lot of shisty shit going on. So, I mean, you tell me, Virgo, what it is that you want to do. What's the spiritual advice? You know, if you want to reconcile with this person, yeah, you could be even gaining new perspective or closure. You're getting clarity about this toxicity, this devil energy here. Okay. All right, Virgo, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you for your time, love, energy, and support. If you felt like it resonated, be sure to hit the like button. Let me know that you're a Virgo in the chat. Okay, don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, so you know when I post videos more like this one, or when I go live for readings, or all that good stuff. Okay, y'all, I gotta take me a little break, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this one and get it posted. We still have Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces left. So when I come back, what I'm going to do is go ahead and take care of the personal readings of people that sent in, because I've got 4 to take care of. And when I get done with the personal readings, I will pick up where we left off with the zodiacs. Okay. Thank y'all again for tuning in, for spending time with me. If you caught me live, if you are catching the replay, I am so grateful for y'all and the way that y'all show up for me. All right, I'm moving over here from Instagram. I usually do a collective reading over there, and then I open up for personals, but Instagram app's been messing up on me a lot lately, and I can't use my exclusive for my subscribers over there on Instagram. Whatever I post, the algorithm or whatever the software is, it keeps messing up for me. So it seems like YouTube may be what it is that I'm being asked to move to. But anyway, just to give y'all a heads up, if y'all want to check out a lot more content and you're new here, you can always check out my Instagram, same handle, at Lady Leo Spiritual. Y'all don't forget to check out ladyleospiritual.com if you're interested in any of my private services like readings. I've got Reiki healings or energy healings on there, hex and curse removals, money manifestations, cord cuttings, all that good kind of stuff. All right, until next time, I love you, I love you, I love you, star seeds. Love and light.